Hey folks, happy Grateful Friday. This week I'm here to tell you I'm grateful for sleep and for rest. These are really good things for maybe to be talking about and thinking about because I don't sleep great. Let me rephrase that. I think I don't sleep great. In reality, I probably have it made. But I usually set aside 8 hours for sleep, and I rarely sleep the whole time. Usually up before my alarm, and a couple nights a week, maybe. Yeah, a couple nights a week, I am tossing and turning, and I wake up really groggy and really cranky. And I, I just have a tough time being grateful for sleep in those moments when I wake up and I'm grumpy. Um, in reality, I have it made, and I'll tell you some of my thoughts on that. I have my bedroom, my place, sleeping area. It's set up perfect. I've got a soft mattress. I've got multiple pillows, more pillows than I know what to do with. Maybe 1,000 years ago, nobody had a pillow as soft as mine. Um, I've got blankets if I need them, but the temperature's usually fine, so that's another thing to be grateful for. I don't have to worry about that. And I've got a window I can close so there's no sound coming in. It's soundproof. And there's a clock close by that tells me the time if I wake up and I need to know what time it is. It's digital, it's bright, I can see it. If I wake up I need something, it's close by because I have this home set up the way I want to as well. The bathroom's right there. I don't have to go outside in the cold for the facilities. And in reality, if one of those things wasn't the way that I have it now, like the temperature, the soft place to sleep, the having my own mattress to myself, not sharing it with four siblings like some people have to do, if even one of those things wasn't the way I have it, I'd that would get me real grateful for what I have real quick, because, like I said, I do have it made. I don't have to worry about all that stuff. I put my head down on my pillow and I, I have it. I have my rest is right there in front of me, waiting for me to get it, and I usually do just fine. I don't have anything to complain about. And rest, man. I I can rest throughout the day. I can rest in this chair right here, different chair than last week. Rest in the gratitude chair. I can usually take a nap. Most days I have little windows to take a nap if I need to. I don't often do it, but it's available to me. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. Some people, they never have that opportunity. They got to work 14-hour days. They can't take a break to rest. They better be happy with the sleep they got because they're not getting another one for another 18 hours. So, a lot to be grateful for there. How am I staying grateful this week? How am I indeed? This week, I am looking back on trying times in my life that I can now view as blessings. What does that mean? Let me see if I can unpack it. I'm going to use a sleep-related example that I haven't really thought through, so I might stumble through it. But you'll stumble with me if you're still watching. There was a time in my life where I did not have my own room. I actually shared a room with 3 other guys, so 4 grown men. And one of them slept 3 feet below me. And he was a big guy, and he used to shake around a lot. In fact, there was one night when he thought he saw a demon in his van, and he was screaming bloody murder. And needless to say, I didn't get great sleep that night. But it wasn't just about sleep when I was sharing that space with other people. I didn't have a place to secure my stuff. I was worried about stuff getting stolen. There were other parts of my life that just wasn't working well. I was in a transitional living, kind of like one step up from a shelter, homeless shelter. And I couldn't see how I was going to get through that part of my life because everything seemed like it sucked. Food sucks, and my roommates suck, and all these things aren't going for me. But in reality, that was exactly where I needed to be at that point in my life. It was the safest place. I saw these roommates as people who didn't have my best interest in mind, but that was a sense of community, and they were friends of sorts, and there were people to talk to when I needed people to talk to, when not a lot of people were interested in talking to me. And it was exactly what I needed to get through those points of adversity in my life to bring me where I'm at today. How can I relate that to gratitude? Well, where I'm at today, I see barriers, I see problems, I have a complicated life, don't you know? And I see people and situations that aren't doing what I want them to do. But what I'd like to remember is when things weren't going the way that I thought they should go a few years ago, I was exactly where I needed to be in that moment to get in a place of opportunity further on down the line. So when I look at John Doe, who's not giving me what I want today, maybe I can look at it in a different light and remember that that's not the last stop on the train, and I hopefully still have a little life ahead of me. And maybe John Doe is in that position for a reason, and that'll give me the perspective to treat it as a problem, but not necessarily a problem to be solved, just a part of life to experience as I move through it, and get some gratitude along the way that maybe John Doe is exactly the way he needs to be for me to move through that. Anyway, that's what I'm going to try to take into this week because there are problems awaiting for me. They're right around the corner, and some of them I know about, but some of them I don't know about. So if I can bring that grateful perspective, I think that'll serve me well. Next week is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. There's a lot to be grateful for. I'll be talking about some more of it next Friday, and in addition, I'm going to be sharing with you a powerful, powerful tool that I use every Thanksgiving to stay grateful. Stay tuned.